This is the rig I made. Welded it. Just some piping I found at work. You know, I used a MIG welder. I haven't used I used a stick. I haven't used the MIG yet. But you can use front and back with it. Which is cool. First time using cameras and shit. Alright. That feels a lot better. So, got these 15s that came with. Probably just some eBays, nothing special. I think I have all Godspeed suspension underneath. 15 tine coilovers. Super Street, I think they are. I took this out. I gotta put that back in. Not a big deal. I just put the hood risers on. More body work. It was like in a little something right here. I don't even know how that would happen right there, but think about cutting that piece out, putting some sheet metal in. Probably just doing more filler here. I mean, it's pretty huge dent, but I don't really want to cut this whole thing out and put a new one in. Drilled rotors, nothing special. HKS exhaust. But it's not really rusted underneath, which is what I was going for. I'm pretty sure it's all Godspeed stuff. I painted this. We're going red like this with the white. A little bit of rust right here, nothing major. Rims need clean, I'm not really worried. I got some 17s to put on. Got this bumper from a buddy, it's only cracked a little bit. Not really worried about that. Zip tie will take care of it. As you can see, it was blue. Oh yeah, let me show you this. It was in some type of collision at some point. See this right here? Hang on. Right here. You know, they must have hit it in. I had a new headlight. I got two new headlights. See, this one's regular. This one's definitely not. I just put new plugs and wires on it. I had to get a new battery. These are just temporary. These fucking, you know, it holds, but, you know, I had to extend it. That's why I had to put those on. The wires weren't long enough. The positive's supposed to be on right here, and the negative over here. If you flip it, it's not really going to work right. Boost is coming soon. I already got a poop stain eBay turbo from a friend. I didn't know it was eBay, but so see how the hood doesn't really line up all the way. It's almost touching there, and here it's a big gap. I'll close the headlights real quick and show you what I'm talking about. But basically the car was this purple and that color blue. I didn't really paint as good as I should have. But see how this one's like on top of the headlight? This one isn't even near it. But as you can see, I got the tan interior, which isn't my favorite, but that's how many miles I put on it since I had it. That's how many miles it has. Actually, he said the motor has 10,000 less, so 65 on the motor. NRG, I painted this. Got the hub from a buddy. I really need to get the quick release. That would be pretty cool. Imovie shift knob. I just put this on too. Some junky doubled in. I painted this. It was like that blue teal color. You know, nothing too special. Old plugs and wires. I don't even think mine were bad. Why I switched them was because I was pushing the clutch and it wouldn't start all the time sometimes. So I got new plugs and wires. Next thing I know, my brother comes over and he shows me this little button here with the clutch that when you push it in, it wasn't exactly hitting the button, so I gotta push the clutch over to the right a little to actually engage the, you know, but it actually needs a new clutch, and I'm going with the White Bunny with the D21 flywheel and 280Z, you know, clutch parts. I'm gonna end up just, you know, I'm gonna get a new master slave cylinder, put that in. I'm currently moving, so, oh yeah, everybody should cop one of those. I'm currently moving, so hopefully that's getting done whenever we get the garage. Nothing much in the trunk. I always, you know, everybody always has stuff. I don't have too much, but it ain't gonna open. Whatever. I don't have too much back here. Just some stuff. I just put all my tools in my shed. We're definitely gonna gut this, pull the back seats out, probably. Throw some pillows back in there for people, maybe even put like a little chicken net so you don't have to, you know. I don't have too many people driving in my back seat anyways, but we're definitely gonna cage this, probably take off all this interior junk, paint the inside, probably do like a red and some parts white. I really like the red and white look. You know, it's a great driver, except it needs the clutch. Really disappointed about that, but at the same time it's not really a big deal because, you know, I'm doing a turbo, so I want to get the new clutch anyways. I was thinking about just going aftermarket, but then I was talking to Offbeat, my favorite dude. He was saying go with the White Bunny. It, you know, holds really good. I did a lot of research. Well, I did some research on it. Seems like, you know, it'd be good for what I'm doing. I only want like 300 horsepower out of the KA. This is, the whole time I own this, it's gonna stay KA. I'm not gonna, you know, I'd love to do a 2J or an RB, you know, 25, even a 20, I don't care, anything RB. But that'll be for my next 240. My next one, I'm probably getting a coupe, then I'm getting the Kuki, then, you know, the Zenki. But that's what I got for now. It's still, you know, body work I'm worried about now. I'm going to put my 17s on probably this weekend, depending on what I'm doing, and, you know, just to see if I'm going to need spacers or not, or if they rub, you know, whatever have you. But like I said, a little bit of rust right here, but as you can see, let me look at this. Yeah, there's not much under here. You know, Godspeed stuff. Oh, I do think I need tie rod end bushings, I think. It, like, when I hit the brakes, the car sort of shifts forward a little bit, like a little clunker noise. I'm going to have to keep doing some research on it because I'm not exactly sure what it is. But it is under construction as of now, you know. But it runs like a champ. I do burnouts all the time, do a little bit of drifting in the rain. You know, I don't want to crash into anybody, so I'm not trying to do too much. But, you know, stay followed for the build. Gonna be doing a lot of things. Eventually I think I might get a hydro e-brake or just do the, you know, the Z32 brakes up front and in the rears. The e-brake actually, it needs tightened a little bit, but I can still pull it and it'll go, so I like the fact that it does that. You know, we're gonna tube the front end, we're gonna cut it about, you know, whatever, tube the front, make it interchangeable. Shout out to Offbeat for, you know, showing us all how to do that in depth. Stay tuned.